everyone, how are you today? Welcome to Daily Fashion Lovers Chat Show. In today's episode, we will be talking about etiquette, how we can use etiquette skills to empower people. Because we are talking about etiquette today, I am here to speak to one of our guru. She is Laura. She is going to tell us more about how she uses her skills to empower the world, to empower the society, and to empower our people. So stay tuned to keep on watching. Hello, Laura.
Hello, thank you for having me. Today I'm just going to talk about the benefits of etiquette training. And what etiquette training does is actually it boosts confidence in social and professional environments. So if you go to a different culture and you're aware of what the local customs and culture is, then you are likely to be more comfortable in mixing with people, in knowing what is expected in terms of your behavior, whether it's socially or professionally. Apart from that, etiquette training also gives you life skills, from knowing how to behave at work, how to speak to your colleagues, the essentials of maybe netiquette in terms of using email, sending text messages, when is the correct time to send an email, how do you address people. There's so many things that etiquette training gives you, and a lot of people don't realize that they can actually benefit from it. It's not just about table manners. It's fantastic to know how to eat in different cultures, because what we might do in England is very different from what maybe an Asian person would do. A lot of them would eat with their fingers. So, and even within Europe, table manners are different in terms of dining etiquette. So really what etiquette training gives you is that broad awareness of how to behave, how to present yourself wherever you are. And that's really the essence of etiquette training. It's about being sensitive to other people, being respectful, being kind, and treating others the way that you would like to be treated.
Wow, that is a lot. Do you know, talking about learning about table manners, that is quite something really, really good. Because I used to have a friend, gone are the days. So if we go to a restaurant, she's fond of hitting a spoon on the table, and when she munches her food, she's like
chewing loudly.
Yeah, which is quite a little bit. I mean, it's okay, but I think it's a bit weird.
But that's just it. What I was saying about table manners. In some certain Asian countries, they expect you to burp when you finish eating to show that you appreciated the food, you enjoyed the food. Whereas in England, it's quite rude. It's considered rude. So these are the things that we need to be aware of, and these sort of things, etiquette training would give you those skills, so that wherever you go, you learn to adjust. And even if you don't learn that, it's possible to research. Anywhere you're going, I always advise my clients that if you're traveling somewhere and you're not really sure of what the customs are, then just do a little bit of homework and find out how do they dress, what is the expectation, and you'll be fine. So really, it's quite useful.
I checked on your website today. I saw a review about a lady who mentioned after taking your course, we'll talk about your course later, but after taking your course, she talked about learning how not to sit on the table in the church.
Oh yes, it was just one of the young ladies who came to a class, and she would normally play with her phone or tablet in church. So this was actually a class for young people, and she was a teenager, and she said, rather than listening, she would be playing with a phone or something. And it's really just to teach them that you need to respect the environment that you're in. Even if the person, whoever was speaking at the time, even if you're not interested or you don't find the topic interesting, you still need to show that respect, that okay, someone is speaking, at least let me respect them even if I'm not interested in what we're saying. And this is again all etiquette training is about, is consideration and respect for other people.
Wow, this is good. And I can understand part of the etiquette training is about, because I understand some of our men, they need a little bit of education in terms of dating. Am I correct?
Yes, I very much agree with that. We had a recent, just yesterday, no, 2 days ago, I had a ladies' afternoon tea experience, and a lot of the women were saying, we need you to put something together because we're going to bring our husbands for Father's Day. And one lady actually said to me, Laura, I need you to do something for teenage boys because the dads are not very good examples to our sons, on the basis that gone are the days where a gentleman would hold a lady's coat and they would help them to put it on or take it off or pull out a chair for their wives, or maybe even open the car door for their wives to get in and out. And what she was saying is that if my husband is not doing that, then my son can't learn how to treat a lady.
I agree.
And these are part of the things that we were talking about, why etiquette training is so important. But it's not just about whether a son has a girlfriend or whatever. It's really just basic human courtesy. So it's really important. Learn to open the door for other people, whether it's male or female. And these little things do set individuals apart, because you see someone with grace, with elegance, with polite behavior. They didn't just turn up like that. Somebody had invested, or they had invested in training and in time to actually get there. So it's something we could all do with, and it does definitely give you confidence.
I love the word you've just used over there. You mentioned invested, like somebody must have invested in the person, whoever is given the right attitude at the right time and in the right place as well. So can you throw more light into the investment part?
Okay, what I mean by investment is if you send a child to school, whether it's a state school, whether it's a private school, you're investing in that child's future, because that investment is so that they can become independent, so that they can grow up and think for themselves and know how to maybe make their way through life.
That learn how to be responsible.
How to be responsible. With my courses, I never say this is the price for the course or this is the cost. I always refer to it as investment. So when I have a program and at the bottom I'll say investment cost per person, because etiquette training is an investment in yourself. It's an investment in your future. So whether it's a parent paying for their child or you're paying for yourself, it is an investment because it gives you life skills that can't be taken away from you, and it does set you apart. We see young people who are very polite, who are very kind, who are very helpful. Certain individuals have invested in that young person. They didn't just turn out like that. And that is what I am talking about, that it is an investment.
Wow, magical. This is really good. I've learned a lot today. Can you tell people where they can find you, please?
Right, I'm on Instagram, Polished Manners UK. I'm also on Facebook as Polished Manners. I have a website which is www.polishedmanners.co.uk.
Wow.
So anyone that wants to contact me, by all means, I have courses that I run, and I'm quite happy to supply the information.
Okay, I mean, at the end of this video, I will put all the details below. And thank you very much for joining us in this little session today, which is I count it as something very, very informative, and hopefully it will resonate with you. Thank you very much for joining us, and hope to see you in the next episode. I hope you have enjoyed this episode today, which is how we can use etiquette to empower people. Stay tuned, make sure you subscribe, like and share, and leave your comments below. If you have any special topic you would like me to talk about, you know how to do it. Send me a message and I'll take it from there.
Thank you for having me. Bye-bye and have a Merry Christmas.
Hey, can I say Happy Christmas in advance? Speak to you soon. Catch you. And kisses to you. Bye.